Yeah, thank you. First of all, I want to start by recognizing our chief guest today, Dr. Sabin, the director of Rwanda Biomedical Center, RBC, who I'm sure everybody in this room knows. He's here representing the Honorable Minister of Health, who could not be here today. He's our chief guest. I just wanted to thank you so much, Dr. Sabin, for your time, taking off time on your very, very busy schedule to be with us today on the closing ceremony of the Hamwe Festival. But before I call him on stage to say a few remarks, I just wanted to thank a few people who have helped us or supported us through this whole process of preparing the Hamwe Festival and making it another great success. This is the third edition of Hamwe Festival, and like the previous festivals, this has been also another very big success. The first people that I wanted to thank are the partners that have been with us all from the beginning when we started the first edition of Hamwe Festival, starting with Welcome Trust. These ones are not just partners, but they have been working with us in the whole coordination process and organizing the two past events and also this event. I also wanted to thank WHO that they have also been with us in supporting us in so many ways during the preparations of this festival. Some other people that I wanted to thank is the Ministry of Youth and Culture that has also been working with us also, and we are going to be working on different projects together. And obviously, the Ministry of Health and RBC in particular, who have been involved and working with us right from the start, the first edition of Hamwe Festival up to now. Some other people that I wanted to thank are the participants, the panelists, and the different artists that have been performing in this. I think like you saw, we have over 76 participants from 30 different countries. And we had 20 performances, and we also had 16 panels and or talks. I just wanted also to say thank you so much for the panelists, for the participants, and for the artists that participated or worked together in this Hamwe Festival. Another team that I wanted to thank is the organizing team of Hamwe Festival, led by Njonge Karangwa, who is our director for Arts and Culture in Global Health Public Engagement Department. She's the one who has been leading this whole process. Hamwe Festival falls under that department, so she's the lead. I just wanted to thank you so much, Njonge, and the team that you've been working with in your department and also other departments, and making sure that we make this day another huge success. Just before I conclude, as you all know from the previous Hamwe Festivals and also the current Hamwe Festival, I think you know that Hamwe Festival is a platform to celebrate or to appreciate the contribution of the creative industries in the global health field. This is a festival that is there to appreciate their contribution to the global health field. And what I wanted to tell you is that we are not stopping at the only way we can assess the contribution that we are making globally is that after the event, we are not stopping today. There is always an impact assessment. That is the next step that is going to follow, and the report is going to be reaching out to all of you. So keep waiting for when the impact report will be coming out. It's an impact report. This time it will not be for 1 year. It will be over the past 3 years to see the impact that this festival is making globally, especially looking at the people who are participating and viewing from all over the world. Another thing that I just wanted to say is that I just wanted to remind you that Hamwe Festival is an annual event. It happens every year. This year, we are concluding this festival, going back to start preparations for the next year's Hamwe Festival. So we are looking forward to being with you again next year. Thank you so much once again for all the people who are here, for all the people who have been with us from the time that we started up to today. And I just wanted to say that the speeches don't mean that we are concluding now. The festival is still going on. There are other performances to come after these speeches. So just wanted to say thank you so much. And at this time I wanted to call Dr. Sabin to come and say a few remarks. Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you, Lodgers. Thank you to everyone who has been part of this organization of this festival. It's not my first time here. I've been to these festivals from the time COVID was not yet here in 2019. I think was the first one. And the second one was quite hard in the middle of COVID. And this time, hopefully, towards the end of COVID, or at least to the hard part of COVID. So as Roger said, I'm here representing the Minister of Health, Dr. Daniel Ngamije, has been invited to close this important festival, but he's already in another engagement. But for me, it was an honor to come back to appreciate this great initiative that is linking the health sector to the creative industries or to the art. So I had prepared a few things to say, but since I followed the previous sessions and almost everything I had to say has been said, so I would prefer to be very, very brief. To say, number one, that health sector, we at the health sector, especially at implementation, we are very pleased to work with you. And we went so difficult times together. I followed the film that just ended. It summarized everything that we were experiencing from different sides, different groups, different people, industries, business, hospitals. But when we see these stories in a time where things are getting better, we appreciate the efforts of everyone, especially the sacrifices and patience of people who have been going through these difficult times. So there's no doubt that creative industry, art, music, movie makers, people doing different types of creative activities just to help others have made a huge contribution. So we want just to thank them because what they did has made an impact, sometimes not very visible, but to all of us, including myself. When I go home later from work, play nice music, nice song, it helps me to myself to get better for the next day. And I can imagine so many people have been helped by artists, by different experts in this field to bring the mental health of people better and even improve and even heal or cure for those who went through challenges through this pandemic. My last point is actually to say that we can do more together. As DVC just said, we're going to start the next festival, preparation for the next festival, 2022. What can we do better together as the health sector and creative industries. We've been bridging through festival like this one, but how can we take it even to another level? Some colleagues have been this stage where expressing how these industries are quite growing, but COVID sometimes has been an opportunity to even create more, to even do things that we didn't do before. As human beings tend to think better and faster when they are in trouble, in crisis, under pressure. It's not just creative industries, scientists also. It's doctors who have been creating different types of medicine, vaccines in just short timeline, record time of 9 months that was taking 10 years. The same for artists. They have been coming up with completely great new ideas and products, and that has helped all of us. So I appreciate the University of Global Health Equity for including this in the programs, the art, the health, and connecting these two areas. It's all about equity, because we are affected by many things in our health, in our lives, and we should be creating many things to get out of those problems, using different tools, not just medicine, not just going to see a psychologist. It's a nice song, a nice art product, a nice film, nice movie, a nice drawing, so many things that you've been observing here at the last almost 4 days. I've been following different platforms. Social media is full of good things from this festival. So thank you so much. Congratulations to all who organized this, Njonge and your team, all the partners that are helping with the health sector, Ministry of Health and RBC. We are together, and we even see how we can collaborate more for the next festival, Twese Hamwe, or Hamwe Festival, to make it even more and more impactful. Thanks so much, Murakoze, and have a great evening.